gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
What's in their bag of tricks? We'll find out. It's the Magicians. Elected to the Hall of Fame in 2018, Mr. Terrell Owens. Cameron Jordan, always wearing his game face. Oh, okay. You came to play, huh? All right, Magicians against themselves.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints you rock. We earn 30 years.
Aha! You made it! Welcome to Superstar KO. In this mode, man, we laying tracks and talking smack. So if you ready, let's get it started. Hey, this is your field. You got one drive to score, so get going. Look at the throw on 1st and 10. Back to pass.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Picked up 4 yards on that one. 2nd and 6 now.
Big stop. Let's go.
Looks to throw on 2nd down. A first carry for Alvin Kamara. And he's back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, baby.
And the Magicians here on 3rd down, bringing out some extra DBs. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. It's Cameron slamming for the sack. Let's hear it one more time for Cameron Jordan, y'all. This is your last shot to make one play. Magicians needing something on 4th down, dropping back to throw. 2 sacks back to back in this bowl of KO. 0-0 is a great start, but a better ending is 6-0. Go make it happen. 1st and 10, he'll throw it. Lets it fly for Owens. And he got him complete. That first drive play calling was out of whack. 2nd drive coming up. 1st and 10, he'll throw it. Looking long for T.O., and that's incomplete. Looking at 2nd down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Dropping back to pass. Magicians throwing it again. And he fires one incomplete. And the Magicians here on 3rd down, bringing out some extra DBs. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Hoping to make a little magic on this drive. It's the Magicians. Abracadabra. In the red zone, Magicians looking to pass. Quick throw. Nice catch. Not much, but they'll have to take it. Brought in 2 yards there. But this is KO. Come on. Throw caution out the window. Looks to throw. Right side. That's complete to Owens.
You got it. You got it.
Now they run to the left side. Hit from behind, and he's driven down. Here we go, magicians. It's fourth down. Looking to throw on Thor. Feeling that heat coming. And down he goes again. Calais Campbell. It's tug of war.
What's up, person that's in my stream?
After both teams run, the field gets smaller. Be the first to score, and it's over. Remember, if you start a play in the end zone, you need to get that ball out of there, or the other team gets a safety.
Oh, wow.
And all the way
Fuck this
home
game, bro.
for a Magician's touchdown. Magicians got spellbound. The real trick is to reappear.
I don't even know how that happened, bro. But whatever. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I shouldn't have ran man to man. Should have just did zone, but whatever. You live and you learn.
Where'd they go? Russell can run or pass.
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in. So
Okay. Nice one.
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Come to me, I'm the greatest rapper in the
Yo, that's a good pick.
Come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When
Let's
the
go,
OGs
record
spreading knowledge,
breakers.
bet it's best
Magicians.
I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up
Okay.
now they truly focus.
His defense is really good.
I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
I want Saquon.
Neutral, got my own religion. The brain
I don't really
wise,
care about
gotta
that
make
legendary.
your own decision. My word
I mean,
is
obviously, I do
Saquon,
really
stay
have
on the mission.
Saquon.
Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing. The opposition ain't all that lane switching. This is what the honestly unforgettable.
One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn. You got one drive to score on them. So get going. Wilson on first down. Looks to throw it.
Oh,
He
fuck.
charges through for the sack. Let's give it up to the man whose Carolina teammate calls him Captain America, Luke. Well, now, that last play didn't go your way. Try not making this harder on yourself than you have to. Wilson to throw. It's Wilson with the Russell and flow. Russell Wilson! Busted into the defensive side of the field. That's how you play superstar KO. On 1st and 10, Wilson. Sliding right. Oh, no! Can't fumble at the
Fucking
play.
A, bro. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Fucking
Let's give it
close.
up to the man whose Carolina teammate calls him Captain America, Luke. They gotta stop you, but we all know can't stop, won't stop. They're gonna run for the first time with Saquon. And he'll push forward here for a nice little gain. That'll be a gain of 5 yards on that last play. Gotta be gunning for the first here. Second down, they'll run it. Saquon for the team. Barkley, a big seam, and he might go all the way. Not only can they break records, y'all, they can break other stuff too, like this goal line. Touch. Spellbound. The real trick is to reappear.
Fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's Madden.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jahan, what I need? Right there, 54 Mike. Hey,
Cousins now to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Cousins, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Kiko Alonso in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
At their own 46-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and now they're going to affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And all the way down to the 37. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. First down. Here's Cousins. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down to score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
God damn, bro, your internet's that bad? Holy shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This is Mark Ingram. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, forced out to his left. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial
blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll try, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. taking it in from 7 yards away as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. On the delay, here's Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
2nd
and 5 now. Wilson. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 19 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. Willie Snead all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 46 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? Because that looked like... Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 54. Mike 54. Go.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
This is Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the shotgun, Wilson. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball. As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed it in the huddle. Hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Myers connects on the PAT. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjusts. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. Flushed out right.
Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 53 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Zebra.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
36. Here we go. Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson steps away to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Let's go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 68 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson completes it to Dixon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Wilson now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
He's not going to get me.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36. On 1st down, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will finally stop him as he's...
Quit, you're garbage, dude. You're fucking absolutely ass. Bye. Bye.
EA Sports.